So here we have the Hyundai Tucson 1.6 GDI on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll see we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, and then underneath this tray section even more space should you need it. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for this car are 14,042. You can change the information that's displayed above that by using buttons on the steering wheel. So there's various different menus available, from a kind of a fuel economy menu, your assist systems, service information, and then back round to user settings again. And then you can change information displayed within those sub-categories. So for example, you can have a digital readout for the speedometer if you wish. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using just a moment ago are here. We've also got cruise control and speed limiter on that side of the steering wheel as well. On the left-hand side, we've got stereo controls in the middle, the ability to answer and end phone calls, and we've got voice activation for the phone. So you can hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you paired it up, and that is done up here on the main screen. Just hit the phone icon and then follow the instructions on screen from there. When it comes to radio, you can see we've got FM, AM, and DAB, digital radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can hit the media button. Nothing is connected at the moment, but you can connect up a USB device, an auxiliary device, or stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio once you've paired up your phone. Working our way down from that, we have the dual zone climate control. So if you turn on the fans, you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car. Fan speed up and down from here. Then you can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. Once you're happy with those settings, hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will now take control of the fan speed in order that it maintains, in this case, 17 degrees on both driver and passenger side. We've also got heated driver seat and heated passenger seat, both with 3 different heat settings each. Under that, we have 2 12-volt charging sockets, the auxiliary and USB inputs that I mentioned a moment ago. We have a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then to the right-hand side of that, these buttons here. So starting from the bottom, this one will turn off or on the parking sensors. This one turns off the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That button turns that system off. This one turns on the downhill brake control. So if you know you're about to take the car off road, you can turn that system on. And this one will either put the steering in normal or sport, and then back to normal mode. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.